Hello everyone, I am here to present my web page of student portal. I am I am here to explain my contact page. So the page here you can see now in the screen is my contact page where these are the navigations and this is contact part where I used only phone and mail and given my address, and then at last the footer showing copyright descriptions. So let's go to my codes. So these are the my codes as well as you're staying with my videos. I shown there all the parts. There that type HTML for it's showing the HTML version 5 and HTML is the root, so I compulsory to use it before showing this the to before to make a web page and CUI it's necessary to HTML use the HTML tag as it is root. I learned for language review to understand the browser, the language I used in this coding. And other part is to give this all the all the necessary data which give to browser. Like meta character set is the main which gives data to browser. Like your correct attribute character set I used to give the data of all the languages which I used here directly in Unicode with the help of UTF-8. UTF-8 is as the collection of all the languages which easily Unicode though every language in computer language. And meta next I use meta for make it still responsive like giving name viewport and content with equal to device width and initial stage 1.0 and, and then I used link tag to adding favicon which you can see in the tab of web page this is called favicon and this is title as you can see just I bottom of next to link tag I use title which is you can see here this one in tab and this is a entity this is called entity which I used for this symbol. And let's move to body part. In in body, I given a header where I used this this image and navigations. You can see header inside a div. I put this image and then in navigations for inside another div I put navigations and with and given another list and then I used with the inserted I give navigation and href for href is used to put home you redirect to in.html I used href links and then these all are the same version. So if I click profile I go to profile.html the href for redirect inserted creates a link and href is to redirect to that link when you click the home. This is one kind of link when you click here you will redirect to direct content.html like that. So let's move to main part. So inside main I just did this content in main tag I used div and inside the div I give content and again I used two divs. I used two divs in main. In first one I used content and inside that again I used div, and I give this content details like inside a paragraphs. I whole wrote those things like in first one in a paragraph. I wrote this for this symbol, this scroll symbol. I used this entity it and as tab 128 double triple two. I used for this telephone symbol and strong for this bold style which was font call means is to directly make you attractive. I given strong. I used strong tab which you can see here as bold and enter tab href I given my number by using this tell it's redirectly make the mobile number when it delete it directly make calls. For that purpose I href I used to tell telephone and give here put my number and heading I give and next paragraph I wrote for this email symbol I use this entity and strong for like same as this phone I use to make strong this phone I given for that's why for the I use strong mail equal to mail and then href I give this href equal to mail to it's by default it's the it is already pitched the if you write the if you do mail to it will directly mails to this email you provided in the this email you provide if you click directly this it directly sent to this email you can, which you can given in href mail to it directly redirected that if you write your name as if you don't give your email id directly if you write your name like if I write just fire from like this is my name but it's if I join strong this is mail then if I click here it directly redirected to this mail is right mail and then next paragraph and for this entity is for this symbol and strong as I address and I given my address here now you Dantewaada temple Chhattisgarh 19 this is my pin code and then at last I give my footer inside the footer I give a div and in a paragraph p tag for paragraph there I used a description of copyright right and complete by this contact page so this is all about my contact page so thank you for watching this video and staying with me